Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manafster, and today we're gonna be talking about how can you turn your text, to images using AI. And we're gonna be doing a tutorial on how to do it on your local machine, but also using Google Colab research, the website. So we're gonna use this method for ease of use because this is an interface that is an easy to use interface. So yeah, let's get right to it. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Nerdy Rodent for providing this tutorial or part of this tutorial, because he provides most of the commands in which you're gonna need to input to use the CMD command in Windows to generate the art. But here in this tutorial we're gonna also use Google Colab to connect to our local runtime. We're gonna use that, and we're gonna use our own GPU, basically your own GPU, the GPU that you have in your PC. So first of all, we're gonna need Anaconda. I'm gonna provide the links. You can find the links in my description. So you go to the Anaconda website and you scroll up, and I'm gonna assume you have Windows. So you just press download. Now I already have it downloaded, so I'm just gonna install it. It's gonna take a while to install. So just a basic installation. You just hit next, and yeah, my recommendation to this is you put it as close to as possible to the drive. So I want it to be in this local I drive. You can put it to any drive you would like. It could be D, it could be C, whatever drive that you have the most space in. And I'm just gonna put it as close to the drive itself without any subfolders as possible. So I'm also gonna remove all the letters. I'm gonna leave A and 3, and you're gonna understand why we need to do this later. So yeah, we're gonna leave the folder name to this, like this. It's gonna create a folder named A3, which is Anaconda 3. You hit next, and then install. Alright, looks like the setup's completed. So we're just gonna click next until we get finished. I'm just gonna uncheck those two, and now we get back to this page, and we're just gonna skip the first line. We don't need it, and we're gonna take those two words, conda, activate. Now how do we get to this? We go to the start menu, and then in your recently added, you're gonna see an Anaconda prompt. If you don't see it here, this is Windows 11 by the way, but that's okay. It's the same thing. You just type Anaconda prompt, and you can see it here, just like this. And you just wanna Control V, which is paste, and space base. You don't need to do this, but I just do it anyways. Alright, now when that is done, you just oh, I believe we're gonna need to get pip as well. Now get pip, pip, and I'm gonna provide the link as well, guys. No worries. You just on this link, you just right click on Google Chrome. If you have Google Chrome, you right click and save as, and you want to save that inside of the A3 folder that we created with the Anaconda installation. So we're gonna save it there, and we can close this page. Now we open up the location where what we want to do is install pip, and the way we do that is you can do it in CMD, but I believe you also can do it with the Anaconda. So first of all, we're gonna go to the path of the installation folder, which is A3. We can copy it, Control C to copy, and we can go here and type cd forward dash or slash. I don't know the names of these things, by the way, guys, sorry, dash slash. I keep forgetting the difference between the names. Anyways, and we just type it got deleted, okay, and Control V and enter. So that's gonna switch me to my installation location of Anaconda, which is A3, as you can see. I hope this is not too hard for you guys. I apologize if it is, but you know, this is as easy as it gets. You know, it doesn't get any easier as for the time being. Alright, so we're gonna need to install pip. So what we do is we type Python, then space, then get pip like this .py. We press enter. So now it should download the pip. If it doesn't download pip, or if you see error messages, just restart your computer and do it again. Do the Python get pip again. Alright, now that we have it installed, we're gonna close this window and we're gonna open a fresh one, Anaconda prompt again. Alright, so we have it, and now we just go to the next line and we make sure we copy all of it. Control C to copy, Control V inside of the prompt, and you hit enter. Some of these downloads are a little big, guys, so just be careful. As you can see, this is a 3 GB download, you know, so it's gonna take a while, and I'm gonna come back to you when this download is done. Okay, so the installation is done of that part, and now we're gonna go to the next one. We just basically do the same thing, copy and paste here. Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and we're gonna press enter. It's gonna download a bunch of things. This one does not take as long as the previous one. So yeah, we have one more big download, so and that is gonna be the final one, pretty much, as far as the setup goes. We also have 2 more, 300 megabytes, so 800 megabytes in total after the setup. But now for the setup we still have like 1 gigabyte pretty much to install. Okay, in this step you're gonna see a bunch of red lines. This is fine, you know, and this step, this one is fine because, you know, it says that it is already installed. So you can don't worry if you see a red line here in this step, the 51. So we're gonna ignore that because we're gonna assume it's installed, and that always showed, so it's alright. Just ignore the red text on this step, especially if you can confirm that it says all packages are installed, most likely. Alright. Hey guys, we're back. So we got to here, to this point, to the get one, and I couldn't figure out how to get the git or get to work. So we're gonna just get, because Windows does not support it, so we're just gonna install it from here, this website. We're gonna install the get one. I'm gonna get it from this website, which I will provide. We just open it, and next, pretty much, you know, you just go. I like to get this last one also, and the rest is just going next on all of them. You don't even need to read. So yeah, just next on all of them, and you just let it install, and you're gonna get the get. Anaconda was supposed to have Git inside of it, but I couldn't get it to work. So right now, if you try to get to the next line, which is get clone, it's gonna give you this Git is not recognized, and this Git setup will help us fix this issue. I'm gonna get back to you when it finishes installing. Alright, so after that you just launch the Git application. If you can find it, you can find it in the recommended, or you can type it git cmd. Alright, and you're gonna close it again, and we want our Anaconda one. Anaconda, and this opens, and we can continue on our work. We're just gonna copy this one, the Git one. I'm gonna go to the Anaconda, I'm gonna Control V to paste. It's gonna say this. Now we wanna press arrow up. Okay, and after that you're gonna delete the quotes. Alright, you're just gonna delete the quotes. If this if you cannot do this, or if you don't use the links on my, or the text on my video description, and you decide to get to this website, you're gonna need to do this basically. So this is how we want it to look. We just press enter after that, and it's gonna install the the files. Alright, now that we're done, we just can go to the next one. Control V again, press enter, we go to there, then we get the next file. If you don't want to do this inside, guys, you could always open up a new page, a new browser page, and you just do it here basically. So you do it here, and then you copy it. If you don't want to do it inside the CMD, you do that basically, and you press enter. After that, it will finish. It finished the installation, I believe. Yeah, we go to the next one, we do the same thing. A little tedious, but this is what you need to do. Very simple setup. And yeah, this one is about I actually couldn't tell, but this is the biggest one of them all, the previous lines, the previous two lines. So yeah, it doesn't seem that it will take too long, so that's okay. While that's installing, you're gonna notice that you're gonna need one of the two files, one of any files actually, any of the pre-trained model, sorry. So for the next step, yeah, it finished downloading. So yeah, we'll jump to the next point, next step. We're just gonna click this link here, pre-trained models. I press the middle mouse so it opens up a new page, and we gonna download this one. Let me look for it, guys. Yeah, this one. Alright, so this is the file that we're gonna need. VQ. You can download anything you want, but this is what I recommend, the F16 one. So we're gonna press on this blue link again with the middle mouse. I don't need to press it with the middle mouse, that's okay. And you're gonna press, you just guys click on this, and you just press on this. You can zip it if you want. I think it's better to just zip it, but zipping sometimes on websites takes a little while like this, I don't like this. So what I like to do personally, I like to go into each folder and press download here, and we're gonna save that to the A3 folder. This is about 1 GB of download, and the other one is pretty much it doesn't have any space, basically 1 KB or something, less than that. and we're gonna save it also to the A3 folder. After we download those two files, we're gonna need to rename them. So the name they're gonna have are those, because this is what I'm gonna use, because we chose to choose the F16, 16, 3, 8, 4. So I'm gonna just copy this. They have identical names, so it doesn't matter. We're not gonna copy them twice. You just copy it up to the number. Don't copy the YAML or the CKPT. You just copy this text, and we go to the we are going to our installation folder of Anaconda, and you're gonna basically rename the files that you downloaded. Last. I'm having trouble with these files, finding these. So yeah, we just want to rename them. If you have system extensions not showing here, this is how you make it show. You just go to the folder options basically, or in Windows 11 options, you go to view, and then you remove the check mark from hide extensions for known file types. You press OK, and you're gonna see the extensions here. We have two lasts here. Our model, sorry. You're also gonna rename the model with the same name. You're gonna keep the .yaml. Alright, so now that we have our files renamed, we have one last step, which is we're gonna need this Jupyter notebook. We're gonna find it in the recommended or most recent. If you don't find it, you just type it in your Windows search, Jupyter, and you can see it here. Right click and then open file location. This should open up the shortcut menu for the whole software, and we're just gonna right click Jupyter notebook, and we're gonna go to more options in Windows 11, or you just go to properties in Windows 10. After that, oh, I pressed on the wrong thing, sorry guys. So yeah, we just go to the Jupyter notebook and we go to properties pretty much. Here we just delete this one here, and we go to the end of the target and we delete this username, user profile. We delete that. You delete the user profile and whatever it had else, and you're gonna need to press space. You make space, and we will have to import our Anaconda folder. So we go back to we copied our path, and we're gonna open quotes, double quotes, and we input our path, and we close the double quotes. So we have our Anaconda folder basically, and that's why I told you we needed to be short. After that, we press one more space, so you leave one space, okay? Yeah, so we leave more space because we need to input one more thing, which is this line here, right here, yeah. So double dash or whatever these two little lines is, you just paste that Control V basically at the end after the space. So don't make sure you don't mess this up, guys. Leave it as it is. I'm gonna post this in the description, so I'm just confirming that the settings are correct. So yeah, I can see here in the target, this is my folder, my Anaconda installation folder, and there space, alright, then double dash or whatever this is called, I don't know the names, and then we're gonna allow the collab research, and we're gonna make sure the part matches, and the retry is 0. Alright, I'm just confirming at this point. We press apply, and then we press OK. Guess what, guys? We are very close to being done. Now pretty much I just need to show you how to work the program inside of the website Google Colab. Okay, so right now we just open the Jupyter again notebook. If you don't find it, you just type it in your Windows search. And now that we're done editing the shortcut, we just right click it and we pin it to start for easy access. You can also pin it to taskbar if you want. So we just open it up. And sometimes it will take a while, sometimes it will launch instantly. That's okay. If it doesn't launch, you can go here and press enter. And when it comes to this website, guys, you can close the page. That's okay, don't need it open. You just need this window of Jupyter notebook open. Okay, so now on this CMD, you want to copy the token. Alright, so make sure you see the local host and the token, your token. Okay, so we're gonna copy that. You just select the text, Control C. Alright, that will copy your text for you. And now you go to the copy the website of the the AI, and you connect to a local runtime, and you're gonna delete the previous one and you paste your own and press connect. You can see that it's not gonna connect because I forgot a step. I apologize, but it is here on the troubleshoot. Pip install upgrade Jupyter over WS. So we're gonna paste that in the Anaconda prompt. It says okay, it should be okay. We try to reconnect. It might not work because it might need a restart. So we close the Jupyter notebook, sorry, and we start it up again. We don't need this page, like I said. We just need the local host and token, and you press reconnect local, and now it should connect. As you can see, we're connected. Alright, so that's the first step. Second step is or the final step, sorry, is you just run your stuff. You can see here you press this little play arrow next to the NVIDIA, then you press this is only first time, guys. The first two is the only for the first time. Get clone, you just confirm that you have everything. It will probably not install anything since you already have the files, but I'm not sure, I could be wrong. You can see here requirement already satisfied because we already downloaded these. So we're just gonna wait for it to finish, and we get the arrow as a confirmation for it finishing this step. As you can see, we got the arrow here, so that means that step is done. You don't ever need to do this again. What you always need to do every time you launch this page or refresh it even is to press this one, the next step, select the module. Alright, from here on to the end, you need to always press those. Actually, this one also you don't need, but yeah, you can see the errors. That's fine, you just ignore this one. And the next one is the load libraries. Alright, this one I'm sure 100% you always need to press it every time you launch this page. So you just wait on it. It will not take a long time. You just press it and wait on it. And now it's done. And now in the parameters, every time you edit the parameters, you need to confirm it. Depending on your GPU or graphics card, guys, you're gonna need to look how much dedicated GPU memory you have. So for my card, it can handle, because I have 11 gigabytes of VRAM or video memory. Do not confuse it with the normal RAM. It's not your Windows RAM, it's your graphics card RAM. So it can handle 480. Was it 450 or 480? I'm gonna leave it at 480. Okay, so this is the image interval, is the amount you're gonna see the updates on your AI image. And your initial image is basically the image. Well, there's video that explains that. This video is not about that. So yeah, if you want to input those two, I'm just gonna I don't have a sample. So yeah, this is a good opportunity to show you how to make a sample folder. You just go to the Anaconda folder, new folder, and I'm gonna call it sample. Alright, so, and then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna refresh and look for the folder that I just created, which is called sample. And I'm just gonna Google anything basically. Warrior woman. You know, we just want inspiration. You know, you can take any picture you want, and you just gonna put it inside. Don't worry about this extension, by the way, guys, it's okay, it can recognize it. So we're gonna put it inside the sample folder, and then we're gonna go back to our alright, we're gonna go back to our Google Colab page here, and we're gonna refresh, and in the sample folder we're gonna have our sample. So we right click it and copy path, and let's say we want it as the initialization. So we just Control V, that pastes it. Always remove everything before the sample, okay guys? So it's like that, it's gonna be like that. So that's what it should be like. Don't have anything like the forward or the backdash or whatever the name is. So you want it like that, right? So yeah, on this step it's pretty much done. On the seed I like to keep it at -1 iterations, -1 if you want infinity. I think infinite, unless you manually stop it. And now we confirm the parameters. We just press on this play arrow, and that's the final step. It will download 2 files for the first use only, and the rest is history. Every time you launch it, it will launch very quick. As you can see, it's downloading the files. Alright, now that is done. It's pretty much working. We can confirm in our task manager. It took the memory. It's using the video memory, so it is doing something. As you can see, it's gonna I didn't input what I want here in the text, so I don't know what's gonna do, but you know, this is proof of work, guys. It is working. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see what it does just for fun. Like I said, generate video will not work. I'm getting 1 second here. I believe my graphics card is not running at 100%. Let's see how it does, how fast it is. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Let's see them NFTs. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you on the next one.